everybody. This is the 1 year anniversary of the Creatorcast. Um,
Yay!
yeah, today, when this is releasing, it's officially been 1 year since I initially interviewed Zach for the podcast, and it was the kind of whole start of this. So yeah, hi, it's us. We're the hosts.
Oh, what's up? It's crazy because this is for the podcast, and it's even crazier because I don't even know. I'll have to go look back how long ago it was since the actual channel, and we started actually doing all that stuff.
On Creators in a
It's
Box.
even longer.
It's
Yeah.
been at least 4 years. It was in 2020. That's insane.
That's great. That's wild. Man.
And in that time that we've
We don't even-
had the channel, we've uploaded a total of 16 videos.
Yeah.
Here, and I find that so funny because I was thinking about that when I was like when I was thinking about this idea, is I'm like, we never celebrated any of that for the Creators in a Box channel.
No, we didn't.
It's crazy to think about though.
Yeah, no, it's like the first. I always wanted to do something like that, but it's like the first one. Like it's the first time we actually like have like an active, going thing.
Yeah.
It's not just some like throwaway side YouTube channel that we don't work on anymore.
Dude.
But
it's yeah, this is something that has definitely been crazy, especially because with Creators in a Box, it would be like one of us would be working on a project and the other would be like have like 2 months since we've done one, and we'd be like, hey, you should do one, and then we wouldn't do it.
yeah,
In 4 years we've uploaded 16 videos. Like I said, it's
most of those were like 2 years ago.
yeah. Well, so I know I've kind of started to try to get back into it, like a little bit. Like I posted Spidey cosplay stuff on there, like how to make it and stuff.
Oh yeah, you did. Yes,
And
yeah, like the facials and stuff.
yeah, and then I made a lot of it's been just some recent stuff, but even the recent stuff has just been over the course of like a year.
Yeah. Oh, I definitely haven't done anything. Haven't done anything since like I had like 2 videos that I made on there.
Yeah, you did the Cyclops visor and then the diorama for the
Yeah, the bunch of rocks that I found in my backyard.
But it's interesting. It's I have been shit at the podcast recently because
Oh yeah.
so right before this comes out, I'm gonna spam because I have like 3 episodes that I've recorded that I haven't put out. It's been a month since I've uploaded. Like,
Really?
yeah.
You still got 3 other ones? You just not like them that much, or what?
I've been so stressed with school starting and with like I just started my job, so it's just been a lot to manage.
Yeah, no, I get you. Same with me. I mean, like, I've been trying to do all life stuff, and I have not been in like the mood or have the time to work on a lot of that.
Absolutely. And it's, oh my gosh, it's so kind of exhausting at one point because like this is something that over the summer I really like thrived with. I wanted to do, and I did it a ton and stayed on top of it. Now that the school year's back in, I'm like not doing it at all.
Yeah.
So it sucks, but
I mean, it happens.
yeah. But you know, it's kind of crazy to think about though, because so for those that don't know, when we started Creators in a Box, we had 3 members. I say that because we came up with the idea with 3 people, and then one never uploaded, and we continued.
And he's off doing his own whatever nowadays. And we had our third guy, and he worked on me with some other YouTube stuff with like stop motion and like action figures and things. But like, we made this. He's like, yeah, I'll do that. I'll totally work on that. He's like, I think the thing that he mainly wanted to do was like wanted to make a Magneto helmet.
Dude.
And then he just didn't. Yeah, and then he just never uploaded.
No, and then I remember, like, we got pretty into it at one point. Like, we have a whole list, and I think I still have access to the list. I'm not sure if I deleted it, though. But we had a list
Oh, the list
of, like, 3 pages long of stuff we wanted to make for Creators in a Box. I think we got through, like, 5 of those.
Did. Yeah. A lot of that stuff, now, I sometimes I'll think back to it, and I'm like, some of that stuff I'm like, yeah, I didn't even want to make that.
Same.
Like, I just played this video game, and it's like, I just played that game, and that's on my mind, so I'm going to write it down.
See, and for me, I would just, like, scroll and find certain things that I thought were cool. But, like, I would also just scroll to find things to fill up the list.
Yeah. Or I'd go on like Thingiverse or like just Google, and then I'll just see things, and I'll be like, oh, that's a cool 3D print thing. I should just print that and put it on YouTube.
I've thought about that. I'm like, well, yeah, it's something that it's kind of just not something we really wanted to do with like the just finding stuff and making it. That's why we never uploaded. But then we had like those few like kind of bullshit episodes, like building a fort.
Yeah. It was just like, I mean, it technically counts.
Not sponsored by Kroger Seltzer.
Oh my god, yeah, I remember that stupid soda.
Dude, it's crazy how freaking long ago that all was.
That was, yeah. And I was literally the other day, I was thinking about your old content with like all the like Stranger Things and all that.
Dude, at the end of every video I had made, I would be like, subscribe to my channel, but also subscribe to Millie Bobby Brown's channel.
Yeah. Dude. Oh, dude. And I go back and I think about all that stuff a lot. Like some of the stuff I used to make way back. I was like 10 years ago now, probably. And I was in like 5th grade, making like YouTube videos at the park.
Yeah, I remember those.
It was like, and I honestly love a lot of those videos. And I always think like I should come back and do more stuff. And then I do. I'm about to, and then I just never. I always come up empty on what to do.
You have a lot of good ideas.
Yeah, I think dude, I have so many ideas that it becomes like I can't be focused on one thing, you know?
I get that.
It's like I want to do this and this and this, and then I start working on this, and I'm like, yeah, no, but I like this idea better. And I start working on this other thing at the same time as this, and then I go back to the first thing, so I end up liking the first thing more. It's like,
I think one thing that at least we both struggle with is, I can't actually speak for you, but I'm just guessing, is we have so many ideas, and then we have an idea of what we should make first, not what we want to make first.
Yeah. Where it's like, yeah, this is like some cool thing I want to make, but realistically, it should do this first, and it would make more sense to do this first.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think about that a lot, especially when I'm like writing.
Same. I have the Creators Entertainment Notebook. I actually have that written on the cover. But it's just filled with like show ideas and everything. Like I have a whole page dedicated to fan films and everything that I want to make, but it's so hard to just sit down and write and make one of these.
Yeah. Yeah, I finally got going with I finally got something to work on the other day. when I was doing all the logos and stuff
Yeah.
for this, and that's like it. That's all I have. Like that's all I've been able to actually work on and be focused on working on. And I've also been doing some, like, just out of boredom, some like character designing on like Hero Forge.
That's sick.
And but other than that, it's like I can't come up with something creative to do because like I have this idea that I like, but I don't want to do it in this particular way. I don't want to write it in this particular way, but I can't really do it in this way because I don't have the money or I don't have the time or the motivation. And then it's like, so I end up just getting thrown off to the side, you know?
I really get that.
Yeah. I got a bunch of ideas. Like I've written down like descriptions of like, oh, here's a cool like story I want to make. But I'm like, if I wanted to make that, I should make like a fan film kind of thing. But I don't know if I want to put the effort into making a fan film about a specific thing. How worth it would really be.
I think you have a lot of ideas, and from the stuff that we've discussed, I feel like you have a lot of really good like potential with. You could make a story that's written, or a comic, or a fan film, whatever, and it would turn out really good. It doesn't have to be a fan film. It's just a film.
I think. Yeah, and I just think like, I don't know. I just have so much now. I mean, where it's like sometimes I just like don't know what to choose, know which one I want to do. Also, there's some that like would work in a more movie setting, like a fan film, or like something that would work in a comic book setting better, or something that would work better as a novel. But I don't know if I have the time or motivation to write a whole bunch of pages of stuff at that moment, or whenever whenever. Also figuring out everything else like outside of making stuff, you know. I still really want to do that kind of stuff, and it's still like
Be creative.
hard to put together all that. Yeah, I mean, like, yeah. And I mean, it's like I feel bored when I'm not doing that kind of stuff, but when I am doing that kind of stuff, I can't choose on what to do, so then I end up not doing anything. It's just like this loop.
I get that. I really get that, actually. That's part of the reason like the episodes for this have been so late, because I have to sit down for 3 hours and edit a video, and like I want to do it so bad. It's something I like really want to do, but the motivation just isn't there.
Yeah.
And
that's how it is. Like, that's kind of how it is.
Which sucks. Because I've said this in other episodes, and I know I'm kind of ranting right now, but I've said this in other episodes, I'm going to say it now. The podcast was never meant to be for me. It hasn't been. It was always for people starting out in like cosplay or in wanting to get creative. We just interviewed our director for fan films a couple episodes back. That definitely didn't release the day before this comes out. And like I want this to be a place where people can go, and if they're new to cosplay, they can just jump in, watch from people that they see online with these awesome suits, with these awesome stuff, and learn. Because that's what I did. When I started this podcast, it was 4 months before I ever got my first Spidey suit. It was before I started cosplaying, any of that. And I learned. That's why I can make face shells and everything that's why I can do my commissions and make good quality stuff. And that's always what this was supposed to be. Was for the fans.
Sure. Yeah, I totally get it. I definitely think it's something that I think it's been doing that job fairly well. I mean, like the amount of different people that have been involved, like and just I feel like that idea does have an impact on a lot of people so far. I think it definitely should keep going, and I think that's a really good way of really good way of like motivation and a really good reason.
I appreciate that. And I'm gonna be honest. One big thing for me is like, I don't mean any offense to anybody who's watching this who's been on the podcast, but I'm really tired of working alone, dude. Like, when we started this and everything, like the creators and YouTube and everything, it was you, me, and person number 3. And it slowly dropped off from there. Like, first you dropped him, and then you stopped uploading as much, and then I stopped uploading. And then with creators entertainment and everything, I'm so tired of working alone because it's so lonely. Like, I kind of really haven't talked about this part publicly, or kind of at all, but just why I'm ready to start working on films again. You don't work on films alone.
Yeah.
But, and I would love to do a project with you at some point. Maybe we do something for Creators in a Box.
Maybe. I actually have an idea I was thinking about talking to you about. I'm not going to disclose yet publicly. I don't even know what will go. But I have an idea that I think could be a video, and that I was thinking about doing. So
Epic.
yeah, so I definitely would like, and I definitely, I say this literally every time, but I want to do more, and I just, every time I try, it just doesn't. I never have that push to go do it. I'm really trying, and I want to make more. I want to make more content. I think this is probably one of the better ways of going about it, working more on this kind of stuff, especially like I had to get a new Discord account, and I've been like actually going back through all the servers and stuff, and it's like, and I see like this Discord server, and I'm like, oh, I kind of want to be more part of that. Than I am or was, and like I want to be more involved in that kind of stuff, and I don't know. I definitely want to help more than I have been.
I would love that, honestly, just because you're the only other person in this server that has mod privileges. Like,
That's true.
But I just want to see you like do cool stuff, because I like when we were making videos and everything, I 3D printed and used wires and everything to make a solar powered arc reactor. And then you made your video on the Cyclops visor, and I was fucking jealous of that. And I'm like, I love the stuff you do, and I would love to see more of it.
I would too. I would too. And in terms of like making things like physically, right now my opportunities aren't so good. My printer is kind of out of commission, so but I really want to work, especially I want to do some stuff and get back into that like TV production kind of thing that I was doing in school, and like and getting to be part of that like kind of community, especially making the logos for this anniversary thing, and reading over like Discord messages and all that stuff. It really makes me want to like try to come back, and I think it'd be really good too in my own personal life, because right now there's not much going on, and it's mostly just job hunting and figuring out what to do next, like with my life, because I don't have school anymore, right? So it's like definitely something to like keep me going and keep my mind active. I don't become some like couch potato.
Yeah. I'm psyched, and I do hope you get the job that you were talking about before. Because I know for me, I've had my job a total of 4 days, so or I've been working my job.
How's that been going?
Pretty good. I had to work 3 training days, which I got paid for all the hours of that. So on Friday, the day before this comes out, I'm getting a $200 paycheck, after taxes, and
Very nice.
I'm
Pretty
using
good.
I'm using that to finally take the first step in entertainment of creators entertainment. I'm gonna buy a video camera, so I can finally start working on shows and stuff. Yeah.
That's so good for you.
But
I'm
sorry,
hoping that's me in the next couple weeks.
you know what? Me too. Like, but honestly, one thing is like, for me having that ability, getting that paycheck and everything, kind of made me a ton more motivated to do this stuff. Because
Yeah.
it has only been 4 days, but when you have all the time in the world, you have no motivation to do anything.
No, yeah, it's especially like also it's like everything that's like that honestly shouldn't seem like that big of an issue. It's like something you run into a little roadblock and you're like, oh,
Yeah.
okay, I just won't do that then. Instead of actually trying to work hard and get past it, and I think that would definitely give the motivation and like getting money and being completely honest. Big one where you're just kind of like, oh, I can't do that. Oh well.
Yeah.
You just kind of stop. But that's good, that's really great for the channel. I think it's going to be good getting to get some of those projects in that you've been wanting to do.
I freaking remember on Creators in a Box when we first started it, we started out with like 10 subscribers because we shared it around to all our friends and people. And that was while I was still running my other channel, like my solo channel. So yeah, also for people who aren't aware, before we started this channel, we had Creators in a Box, which is the original. That's the main channel of Creators Inc. And then before that, we both had our own separate channels, and we also had other channels. But I had mine, which I would make singing and art content. Most times not together, but they were not good. They were in fact really bad. I tried making an album called Dark Thoughts. It was really bad. Yeah. And I would also always plug Millie Bobby Brown. I even made a compilation of Millie Bobby Brown being beautiful for 5 minutes straight.
Yeah, I remember that. I used to make I had like travel videos and toy reviews. That was my main thing that I did. And I kind of want to do some more of that, but like I've tried, but none of that really is as interesting as some of the more creative things, other than just talking about a thing or a place.
That's fair.
I mean, but like I think personally, we should look back at those things, and we should see like hey, this is we did good on this, or this is a good thing to come out of it. We should look at it more positively and kind of and use it to learn in the future. And I definitely, because I definitely don't think I regret doing any of that. I do regret like some things I do regret, but I never really regretted making that stupid content because I was having fun and enjoying myself. I want to do that, you know.
But all right, we actually have something else to do. Ready? So aside from us just talking and hanging out and kind of going over stuff for the 1 year, I did a Q&A with some people.
With some people.
Yeah, with fans. I put it up on Instagram.
Okay.
And I said, any questions for the Creatorcast? Can go ahead and answer, and we'll answer it for 1 year. So I'm gonna pull those up.
Oh, all right. Something else other than something to shake it up a little bit.
Yeah, we have like fan questions. I have quite a few. Alrighty. Ready? Okay. Okay. So we have 4. All from Spiderman.cause. A is, do you wear wigs? No.
Oh yeah, no.
Have you worn wigs? Also no.
No. Yeah, also no.
Will you wear wigs? Maybe.
Maybe.
When will you wear wigs? Maybe. Alrighty, nice job, guys. What inspired us to start this group?
Well, inspired. Okay, well, what are we talking? Are we talking? I'm assuming we're just talking like creators in a box in general,
Yeah.
right? Or like, because creators in the box was basically just like a hacksmith knockoff.
Yeah, it's definitely the Hacksmith, and for me, J Laser.
Jade Laser, yeah.
Um,
Yeah, but I think I liked the idea we had. It was basically like hacksmith, but we didn't have as much like knowledge or materials, so we had to make like it's kind of fun making like props, but in a cheaper, smaller scale that felt more like DIY.
yeah. Our next one is favorite Spider-Man villain.
Oh, overall, I know I was talking about the Beetle. I gotta say Doc Ock. I gotta say Doc Ock.
I was kind of
think.
thinking Doc Ock too.
Yeah, I mean, like, he's so cool. He's such cool. Like, he just looks cool and has, like, depending on, I mean, whichever one. He has a really cool, like, really nice, really good backstory that I really like. This whole like psychological idea of like why he's a villain. And it's not just like some revenge plot or like something like that. It's like it's unique and interesting. I really like him.
I'm gonna have to agree with you with Doc Ock, just because he's one of those people that he's not evil necessarily. He's just, well, he is evil, but like, he's not evil just to be evil.
Yeah.
And that's one thing I do really like. Plus, I feel like he's the villain. Besides, would you constitute Venom as a villain still?
It depends. I mean, if you said like, I mean, modern Venom, I wouldn't say so. Then you've gotten like Spider-Man 2, like the game, which has him as a villain. I consider him a villain personally, but I mean but you got like the Sony movies and crap. Yeah, he's like a hero. He's not. They call him an anti-hero. He's not. He's just a. I think he's just a hero. Like he's just a superhero.
Well, he eats people, so.
Oh yeah, because he eats people, that makes him not a superhero.
Touche.
But
I think besides
Venom,
Venom, Doc Ock would be the character I've had the most like exposure to. Because, like, Superior Spider-Man and everything was my first comic run that I read. Like, oh, wait, that's a lie. It was, like, the second, like, big comic series that I read. And it's all about Doc Ock's past and everything and dealing with that. And I would agree, I think he has the most compelling story. But you ready? What's your favorite episode of the Creatorcast?
oh, like it does have to. I mean,
Just any, like, at all.
I don't know, like the specific episodes.
I'm pulling this up.
I can recall like filming them. Well, I need to pull up the channel so I can like get people's names and stuff that I forgot. I have two, like a tie between two that I mostly like recall them. I guess it's more because of like the filming and the filming process that we did with it.
That's good.
Like personally, so it's not like the actual like. I mean, okay. Should I go first? Do you want to go first?
No, you go ahead.
I mean, you probably have a lot bigger, wide perspective on more people and more different things.
I don't know. I kind of like. I gotta think.
Well, then think, because I have a tie. All right.
All right, let's hear yours.
It's episodes. It's a tie between episodes 6 and 7
of the first season or second one?
Spirit Man. Yeah, first season. Spirit and Midnight Maker.
Oh, Jake.
Because Spirit was just really nice to like work with. He was super cool, and I think was that my first one that I did. I think it was. That was my first one. He was super nice about it and a real good sport about it. He was a cool guy to talk to. And the other one, I liked him because he like had a lot more stuff that I could relate to him with and like talk about, other than just Spider-Man and cosplay.
Yeah.
Like action figures and stuff like that too. So yeah, and that was really fun to film.
Oh, I gotta think, man. Oh. Okay, so I think I have a two-way tie as well. So for season 2, either Capital Spidey, or at the time, or now it's Capital Cosplay. At the time, it was Capital Spidey. You were there for that one, and then
yes,
one of the ones with BRADtheBEPISman, just because he is the one person that has come throughout all of this and become a really good friend of mine, besides Ash.
Yeah.
So, I would say probably those two.
Yeah, no, I agree. That one that one we did together with Capital, that was really good too.
Yeah, he sang.
I had a lot of fun. I don't know. I just had fun with a lot of them. I did. Yeah, he did.
I appreciate all of you who have come on, and I really appreciate you because you've been like my partner in crime throughout all this.
Thank you.
And here's to another year.
I think. Yeah. Actually, yeah. I think I want to thank like everyone been involved. You, anyone who's been supportive of this, and especially the guests and everyone else who's been part of it and who's on the Discord server, and actually like, yeah, on the Discord server having conversations. Like I still almost daily see people talking in the Discord, and it's super great. Have all these people in this like, sure, a pretty small, tightly knit community, but it's still great. It's still such amazing people that are here, and it's just been great. And I really hope that we can keep it going, and we just keep having fun and keep having good people and a good community, and I'll go to another good year, like you said.
Hell yeah. All right. With that, we are going to wrap up the Q&A and interview section, and we're going to move on to the next part of this episode. Thank you all, once again. I know there's going to be more to this, and we're going to wrap it up in one last ending thing at the end, but, like, thank you all so much.
Seriously, like, this couldn't have been done without any of you guys, and it's like the greatest, seriously.
Definitely would have been.
Thanks you all for watching, and can't wait to see more of y'all in the future as well.
Awesome. All right, let's move on to the next section. Hello, everybody. Today we're doing trivia, and we have a few guests here. Please introduce yourselves.
Hello, I'm Kaiser Cosplays 42, also known as Haley. I am on Instagram and YouTube.
I'm Scott. SchottDoesStuff with an H on Instagram. You may know me for my several borderline terroristic actions.
Hi, I'm BRADtheBEPISman. I do cosplay. You can call me Brad. I like Pepsi, and that's really all you really need to know about me.
Alrighty, with that, we're gonna be doing trivia today. Basically, the whole thing is, we have 20 questions for trivia. 5 are easy, 5 are medium, 5 are hard, and the last one is supposedly more hard. It's kind of hard to find hard trivia, so yeah. So that's what we're doing. Basically what it's gonna be is whoever buzzes in first will get the chance to take the question. If they cannot answer it or answer it incorrectly, the second person will have a chance to take it. And same with them and the third person.
Okay.
You guys ready?
Yeah.
So by the way, you all get prizes for joining.
Oh shit.
Yeah, you all get
cool.
a digital poster that I made for you guys, of
Sick.
you and everything, and you'll all get that. However,
Hell.
whoever the winner is, I will pay for a physical copy to be sent to you.
Hell yeah.
We'll start with the easy questions. They are worth 100 points each.
Okay.
That's kind of all you need to know for now. All right, you guys ready?
Yeah.
Yes.
In what comic did Spider-Man first appear?
New 52.
I know.
Oh, all right, Scott, what is it?
Amazing Fantasy 15.
Yeah.
That is one for Scott.
Stupid.
Alrighty. Okay. What is the Jackal's real name? Scott.
Miles Warren.
Correct. Question number 3. What villain first figures out Peter's identity?
Oh shit. Is
Brad.
it Green Goblin?
Oh wait, no, Scott
yeah,
was first.
Was it
Scott,
the Green
what'd you say?
Goblin?
Correct.
I said Norman. Oh shit. Fuck, I couldn't remember
That's what I was
if it
gonna
was
say.
Norman or something else.
Who was Peter Parker's first high school girlfriend? Scott.
shit.
Sorry, Brad.
Mary Jane Watson.
Oh, incorrect.
No.
Betty Brant.
Incorrect.
Fuck!
Haley.
I thought Betty. Shit.
that's a tough one. Gwen Stacy?
Correct.
Fuck!
I have the fucking
Goddamn.
poster right there. I have the poster right there.
So, the last of the easy questions. This is the last 100-point question.
Okay.
In what issue did Spidey first get the black suit? And I'm
Oh,
looking for
shit.
number as well.
Oh, god damn it.
Brad.
Is it Secret Wars 8?
Correct.
Fuck!
And that wraps up the last of the easy 100-point questions.
Oh, I gotta get better at remembering fucking numbers.
Maybe I shouldn't have put that in easy, actually. Alrighty, moving on to the medium level questions, which are worth 200 points each.
Alright.
So, you guys ready?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay. Which spider gets bone stingers following the events of Spider Island? Brad.
Kane.
Correct.
Yes.
Shit!
In Spider-Man: The Fight of Our Lives, who is Spider-Man dating?
I know.
I know
Scott.
who it is, I think. Is it
I'll
Black
give it to
Cat?
Correct.
Yes!
This is a true or false question. And if you get the correct answer, you will need to elaborate on the answer.
Oh,
guys ready?
shit.
Got everything locked and loaded?
Yes.
Yeah.
Spider-Man is a mutant, true or false? Brad.
False, because he wasn't born with the power. He was given it by a radioactive spider when it bit him.
And so he is referred to as a what? If you cannot answer the question fully, you will not get the points.
Oh, fuck.
I will give you guys all an offer.
Okay.
You can either take one more chance to go around, and if none of you get it, none of you get the points. Or, if you unanimously agree, you can all get 50 points.
I'm down for that.
Yeah, I'm down for that.
Okay.
Yeah, same.
50 points each.
What was the answer?
A mutate.
Oh,
In the 90s, Spider-Man had a daughter named what? Scott.
Mayday.
Mayday Parker is correct. In what major event did Peter Parker die in the Ultimate Universe?
Damn it.
Isn't it like fucking... Oh no, if I tagged. Isn't it like Ultimatum or some stupid
Correct.
shit? Yes! Fuck!
So right now, we're about halfway through the game. That was the end of the medium level questions, all right? So I want to do a check-in.
Round 2.
Haley, how are you feeling?
Not great.
Let me do a quick rundown of points. So, okay. Haley,
You
you
have
have
not been keeping
150
track, have you?
points. Brad, you have 350 points. Scott, you have 950 points.
I'm glad I'm
I
doing
told you he
good.
was gonna win.
I wouldn't be so sure about that. So, because of the 50 points that we did initially, as a little gift, because I don't want to have to calculate in the 50s, we're just gonna gift you all 50 points.
Oh, hell yeah.
Let's go. Thank you.
Yeah. Let's move on to the hard questions. By the way, this round, because they're the hard questions, you get 300 points per question. Who was Spider-Man's first ever nemesis?
Oh, no.
Scott.
Chameleon.
Correct. The next and final question on the fan series.
Oh, shit.
Yeah, you ready? Who is like a sibling figure to Peter Parker in this universe? Brad, did you
Alright,
send
Brad.
one?
Yeah.
Yeah, he did.
What is it?
Black Widow.
Correct.
Fuck!
How old was Miles Morales when he first took over as Spider-Man?
13.
Oh, shit. Scott, yeah, 13.
Yes.
What was the major event called where the Inheritors first attacked the entire web? Scott?
Spider-Verse?
Correct. What was the organizations that Peter Parker's parents worked for? Brad?
Oscorp.
Incorrect.
Damn it.
Scott?
Shield?
Correct.
Yes!
Now, Scott and Brad, you guys have a ton of points. You get a question.
Oh,
Alright.
Just to you.
I'm gonna take this.
What was Peter Parker's uncle's name?
Uncle Ben.
Correct. Alright, you guys. Now we are finally moving on to the impossible round. I literally just scraped the bucket for these and figured out 4 of these before the game started.
Excuse me.
Alright, the impossible round is 500 points each.
Oh, fuck.
How much money was Peter supposed to make from the wrestling match?
$3,000.
Correct.
Yes!
What year did Spider-Man join the Avengers?
Shit.
Scott?
2005.
Correct.
Yeah!
Nice.
Nice
I
one.
remember I was like, bro, I can't fucking remember if he did before the 2000s, and then I remembered the comic.
What villain of Spidey's marries his aunt? Brad.
Doc Ock.
Correct. What is Peter Parker's high school bully's first name? Sucrose. What is the
Wait.
first name of Spider-Man's bully?
Flash.
That's incorrect.
No!
Brad.
Eugene.
Correct.
Oh, god damn it.
I need to refresh on some
I forgot
Spidey
Flash
lore.
is a fucking name.
Watched Hasm. This is the big one, and this is going to be really hard, so whoever gets it first
Wins.
wins.
Oof. Oh boy.
You know what? We're going to make this one 800 points. What is the canonical height of Spider-Man?
That's
Brad.
on. What the fuck?
Scott.
5'10.
Correct.
I'm closer than I
Smart.
thought.
And the final question. Will you be watching my fan series when it comes out?
Yes.
Scott.
100%.
Yeah.
Alrighty. Sucrose?
Yes, I love seeing everyone's like projects and stuff. Like, I can't wait to see this one. Like, I'm excited.
Hell
Yeah, that's why I'm like waiting for it to come out.
That's fair. And Brad?
No. Yeah, I am.
Hell yeah. But you're our artist. You need to watch
I know. I'm going to. That's
It's
why
a
I
must.
said no.
it. Alrighty. Well, thank you all for playing. In third place is Haley with 500 points.
Did my best.
In second place, we have BRADtheBEPISman with 2,200 points.
I was about to say 200. No.
And our winner, Scott, with 3,300 points.
Yeah. Fuck yeah.
That's sick. Alright. Thank you everybody for coming on. This was actually quite a bit of fun.
Thank you for having me.
Thanks
Yeah.
for being on the 1-year special. As I said in the intro, you will all be receiving a prize, a custom digital poster for you. You guys will all get like the high quality files for it and everything. But Scott, you and I will arrange something and I will send you a physical copy of it.
Hell yeah.
Everybody, like I said, thank you very much for coming on. It was great talking to y'all.
Fuck it.
So I'm not sure if there's any more in this 1-year special, so if there is, then let's go on to that now. But yeah, thank y'all. Okay, cool. So hi, we have Zach. This is your third time on the Creatorcast, but this is the 1 year. Like 1 year ago, I was interviewing you for the first time.
Yeah.
So how have things been? Like, kind of any updates?
Pretty good. I moved to Florida. I'm near Orlando. That's pretty cool. Basically just set up my workshop again, and I'm kind of on the tail end of orders right now.
Hell yeah.
I'm gonna switch to suit commissions. Pretty good. Tested out some screen printing ink for webs.
Yeah.
That's pretty good. Everything's pretty good right now. I'm gonna do my Sona suit soon.
Hell yeah, yeah. I've been seeing you post about that.
Yeah, I'm probably gonna start that here in, a week or something, once I get a few more facials done.
Does your Sona have a name yet?
No, I'm probably just gonna call it like the Sensational Spider or something. It's not gonna be anything crazy.
That's fair. Yeah, going for a blue and brown is like kind of bold.
Yeah, not a lot of people use brown. I don't know, bro. I think I'll look pretty baller.
Psyched to see it though. Hey, now that you're in Florida, are we gonna be getting a lot of Kai and Zach content?
Yeah, we've talked about it. I think we're both pretty busy people, but I think eventually, at some point, we're gonna do something.
Yeah.
I only live like 2 hours away from them.
That's great.
But yeah.
That's awesome. And your sensational suit is like fully retired.
Yeah, that suit is like in a frame in my workshop, so I don't plan on bringing it out again unless it's like for a post or something, comparing like new and old stuff. But yeah, it's kind of retired. I still have it, of course. I still have all of it, but
Yeah.
I'd rather just move on and make new stuff.
That's sick though. Are your future suits gonna have the same kind of lenses or like the same style?
The next classic suit I'm gonna make, the lenses are very similar. They're a little bit more squinty, but they're pretty similar to the last definitive suit I did with the like mid-sized lenses.
So,
I don't know if I loved the big lenses that I did. I liked the blue shading on them. That was kind of cool.
Yeah.
But the head shape didn't fit my head as well as the last shell did. So
It reminded me a lot of the Fortnite shell.
yeah, it's pretty similar. I've got an Edge of Time too. I feel like it's kind of similar to both of those. Yeah.
Yeah. But yeah, so we're a year in. Like at the beginning of this year, you were talking about a ton about you were gonna like separate work from your personal life and you're gonna take breaks and that kind of stuff. How's that been?
Yeah, I've been taking a lot more breaks, especially with moving. I mean, more, so that's nice.
Good.
I don't work nearly as much as I did back then at the beginning of the year. But I also have a lot less orders because I've kind of restructured some stuff. Yeah, definitely, I would say it's a lot different now.
That's great. Definitely taking a step back. I know that's for me. I started limiting myself to 5 shells at a time.
Yeah, I wouldn't go further than that. It gets rough, especially, I don't know if you have a resin printer. I don't think you do, but without one, it's
No, I do.
kind of not. Oh, okay.
It
Yeah.
sucks though.
Yeah, resin printers aren't super fun to work with, but yeah.
Yeah, I in like July or something, I took on like 11 shells at once just so I could have the money for a con. Never doing that again.
Yeah, I think at once I had like 40 before.
Oh,
That's the most I've probably done.
I mean, I
at
bet you made
once.
bank.
Yeah, I mean, I made a lot of money last year, for sure, but it wasn't worth it with how much I had to work.
That's fair. So besides your classic suit and your Sona suit and everything, you got any other upcoming like projects and stuff you're working on?
I don't have a lot of scheduled projects. I like to keep it pretty small just so it's more realistic. I know some people plan out like years ahead, but that usually just isn't how things work.
Yeah.
I would like to do some more basic suits, maybe like a purple symbiote suit, or like maybe do a future foundation suit sometime. I really want to do an unlimited suit too, But that's all up in the air. That's not anything super, planned out.
They're just
But
ideas.
The classic suit, of course I'm going to make another classic suit because that's just part of the hobby. And then the Sona is going to come for that problem.
Awesome. Are you gonna like be getting back to YouTube at all?
Yeah, I want to, but I want to make like a few videos in advance before I do that, so I don't do like last time where I just say I'm back and then I'm not back.
Yeah.
Because that was last November, and here it is, we're September, and I haven't done any more videos. I mean, I've put videos out on Patreon. I've been pretty active on Patreon just because, people pay me quite a bit of money to be subscribed to that, so...
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's fair. I was just wondering because, like, every time I like accidentally click on a link to your channel or something, I always see the like I'm back. This is like an update thing, and then
I get comments about it too, and it's funny, but it's like, yeah, soon I'll do it for sure.
Are you
on stuff though?
Are you ever gonna put out the boot tutorial?
Yeah, I plan to. I actually reworked my boot patterns, so they're different now. It's actually way easier to sew.
That's good.
Yeah, definitely gonna do a tutorial. I think I'm gonna work on more basic tutorials first, like sewing corners and darts and how to hem stuff and stuff like that, and then we're go into like the bigger tutorials. Or maybe I'll do more like build videos on YouTube, and then the more in-depth stuff will be on Patreon, where you actually can like sit and watch and learn, because it's only like $5 a month, and I feel like it's worth it for that. And then that money allows me to keep making videos and doing stuff like that.
Yeah, that's cool. All right. Well, Zach, thank you for coming back on, even though it was just a short thing.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah, kind of thank you again. It's been like I said, a whole year at this point, like to the day that this
It's
will
been
be
a
released.
while. Yeah.
We've definitely figured out the format a lot better, because I know the other one, I screwed up how I thought how the layout would be, and it just was a whole mess.
Nah, you're fine. It happens. I mean, it takes time to learn all this stuff, so.
Yeah. All right. Well, thank you very much for coming on. And thank you everybody who's watched and everything.
Yeah, for sure. And if you have any questions about making shit, feel free to DM me or, subscribe to the Patreon. Shameless plug. There we got t-shirts now made by Artsy. Now he goes by SR Authority, I think. But yeah.
Yeah, Zach is basically the king of cosplay in this community.
Yeah. Bow down. Yeah. I don't know. I've just been doing 7 years now, so you learn a lot. But
That's insane.
Yeah, it's a long
2017.
time. Yeah, roughly, yeah.
Damn. All right. Thank you all for watching. See you next time.
All right, have a good one.
All right, everybody. Thank you so much for watching. This is the end of the 1 year special. Thank you all for a year. Really cannot wait for another one. I appreciate you all. Also, quick update. Next year, 2025, January will be taken off, just like how this year January was taken off. However, we will also be taking the month of August off, just because it'll give us more time to kind of regulate, and that's something I've definitely learned from this year. So expect a mid-season break in August.
Yeah, so anyways, thanks everyone again. And make sure, if you're not already, subscribe to the channel if you're watching on the channel. Follow us on Spotify. We're on Spotify as well for the podcast. If you're watching us on Spotify, come to YouTube. So all of our information on YouTube will be linked in the description, like we've said before previously. And so if you want to keep in touch, keep in the know of what's going on, and are interested in more content, then please do subscribe and yeah.
Awesome. As well as one last thing, if you ever need to reach out to either of us, our Instagrams are open. They'll be linked in the description.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you all so much for watching. It has been a pleasure working with you this year. Here's to another. Have a good night. Bye, y'all.